Hey everyone, Ellen with Here to Help Mental Health, here to make mental health and honest, enjoyable, accessible, and resourceful. And today I'm going to be talking a little more about sleep. Last time I talked about sleep, I talked more related to the light and really what that impacts, but just kind of in general. Again, this is information only. These are kind of cog hacks, things to think about, cognitive hacks. Everyone loves life hacks, so it's always nice to hear some hacks about sleep too. So one of the things that our brain really craves, we talked again about the light, but is routine. So it's important to really think about what your routine is, what you're doing to prepare yourself for sleep, and then what you're doing to maintain some sort of a routine. And that means going to bed about the same time, waking up about the same time. You've probably all experienced daylight savings time. When that happens, even that 1 hour really throws people off. And so if you think about it, if you sleep in or change your wake up time or your bedtime a lot throughout the week or on the weekends or whatever happens, really it ends up making things a little more difficult then to sleep. So you might be shifting your bedtime or wake time by more than even an hour, by a lot more. So just something else to think about. So part of that routine is, again, what are you also doing to go to sleep? Are you doing things? Do you feel tired when you go to sleep? Because that's another thing, is people will go to sleep not being really that tired, and then they get frustrated that they can't fall asleep. Well, that makes a lot of sense. If that's that frustration that's going to prevent you from falling asleep then too, because then you're thinking more about not being able to fall asleep. So really think about what you're doing to prepare yourself. Again, we talked more about light, but is there anything that you could do to kind of de-stress or just kind of decompress a little bit before you go to bed? And really have a routine before you go to bed. A lot of times, people might brush their teeth or read a little bit or do something that's kind of boring. Just kind of think about what you're doing to prepare yourself. And then even on the weekends, if you have a hard time sleeping, it really isn't going to help you to sleep in. It's actually going to be more hurtful. The other thing with that routine of falling asleep, staying asleep, waking up, having some more consistency to that, but is also napping. If you have a hard time sleeping, napping's not the best thing typically for you, because your sleep drive is not going to be it's not going to be getting adding up throughout the day and then to actually get you tired or to get you into that mode where you're ready to sleep. So it's just something else to think about. If you absolutely have to take a nap, don't do it too late in the day. Make sure it's before like 2 o'clock. And if it happens, don't make it too early or don't make it too long. So just think about 30 to 45 minutes, not a couple hour nap. It's usually not going to even make you more, a lot of times it makes you more tired rather than wakes you up. So that's all for today. Make sure to hit that subscribe. Let me know what else you'd like to hear about. And then you can also find us at Here to Help Mental Health on Instagram, on Twitter X, and on Facebook. Thanks.